door，哎呀，天哪！该不会当掉了 ？OK。
I'm ready.
OK， 破台吧。Let's 破台。我想一下，榆树之地还是去安祈祷。去榆树之地睡，不知道会发生什么事。炉火乐园哈，去炉火乐园。 这些突破2次元限制的角色，我一个都没遇到，所以，而且说实在话，我也没有很专心在打这个游戏，应该是还好。好
Good.
Good. Go. 看一下，真网。 恶棍，单体伤害，杜兰斯哦，好酷，最高级这种杜兰斯受到最高伤害是不是？最高级因素。 双玉成中等油。
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
我来双玉成睡一下，看会怎么样。 现在是森林小径休息奖励。
As you wish.
I'm ready.
小径。
Greetings.
菜，饭菜，无极品，神仙套房。 要他直接同
I'm ready.
所以我没办法带2个 buff， 让我想错，游戏没办法这样叠 buff 的话，我觉得就不太行，要叠一下。 就像那些狗屁神的恩惠一样，连 buff 都叠不起来。算什么英雄好汉？我那个时候试过在战斗中放陷阱了吗？好像没有。 好像不行，没办法在战斗中放陷阱。这样拆下来陷阱还蛮烂的、啊。当然是那冰冻蜘蛛把我搞死了。
Estremor.
为了你特别的礼物。哎呦，不错哦，特别。哎呀，你这边也有。
I'm ready.
Estremor.
I'm ready. Estremor.
幻星者。严打。也不是很强。梅多遗失的铠甲，他有回复哎。蛮憨。
Estremor.
暗户。
I'm ready.
哦，没啥屁好买。武器跟装甲装备，除非是真的很好的装备啊，不然的话，现在我的装备应该算是顶尖的。那其实也没有必要那个。好吧。漫长的追寻，杜兰斯的试炼，不太需要啊。好，我去跳坑了。新这个我没有兴趣，本来应该要屠城的，但是。我觉得屠人没屁用。好了，跳坑了。都烂倒了，我也把它。干你老师杀小。
I remember when I was a girl, and the missionaries came and told us about the gods. I remember when I heard that, I snuck out at night and climbed the watchtower in the old fort because I wanted to see them better.
为什么要更清楚看到神？
That fort burned down a few years ago when we cast the missionaries out. It was the missionaries who set fire to it. They didn't want us to be able to use it.
我以为他要讲话。已经把这里当作家，你就不担心吗？
I miscalculated many things since this began. I'm relieved you weren't one of them. It's a good thing we didn't hang you.
这句翻错了，他应该是我很高兴我们没有一开始就把你绞死，他不是在威胁他。
I always knew this path would have consequences, but I never wanted to see Kratom suffer on my behalf.
克莱汤姆是谁啊？
I don't think I can stay here any longer. I am told the Inquisition is gathering an army, that they have sent messengers to bargain with rulers from distant lands. Kratom is not built to withstand a siege.
哦，是他现在躲的国家。
If war is coming, I should be doing what Theos is doing. I will need allies. Allies on a stronghold that can resist an invading army. Osionis. They have held off many would-be invaders, and their king has no love of the Inquisition's faith. I wonder, would he listen?
I'm ready.
哦哟，大小。 看这傻小， 错了，抱歉。反正神秘的幽灵嘛。啊，这边应该都已经到达过了。但什么隐藏的宝物，看很奇怪。都到了，跳坑啦！哎呦
Another turn, Inquisitor.
这个惨叫声，我非常熟悉，这就像是你的小拇指踢到桌角的时候一模一样。
I ask again, Jovara Exensios, do you confess to these heresies of which you stand accused? Do you confess to apostasy?
叛教罪。
I confess to renouncing a mistake.
他只讲了短短一小句话，这边翻了这么长。
Do you confess to conspiracy against the one true faith?
What true faith?
I confess to opening minds.
Do you confess to false prophecy?
I confess to following a false prophet.
Indeed. And where might we find this heretic?
Oh.
He wears the robes of a Grand Inquisitor.
You have no followers here, heretic. Your lies hold no sway in the court of the penitents.
忏悔者庭院。
Only my truth, then.
Another turn.
这个就像是我肾结石发作的时候啊，不对，这个是什么时候呢？想不太起来，但是我确信我听过这个惨叫声。
No! Wait! Wait! I'm ready. I'm ready.
哦，你要跳下去了吗？
You are ready to give a confession?
拉奥斯，拉奥斯，
I'm ready to hear one from you.
哎，一直在嘴炮你哎！看赛奥斯，你这
I'm ready.
哇，赛奥斯，你这废物，各种被嘴哎！看，难怪沃迪卡会被推翻，随便啊，来吧，众神，相信你的执行你的承诺吧。突然的坠落让你失去呼吸，但是灵魂们抓住了你，看好可怕。 帕勒吉娜和你一起往下掉了一会儿，但是奇怪的是，在她缓缓降落的时候，似乎有一种浮力。把手伸出去，哦，把你的手背和哦哟，我到达了忏悔者庭院。然后解锁了第3章结束的成就。看，所以忏悔者庭院要打4章哦。
After what seems like an eternity, your rapid descent comes to an abrupt end. You remain still for a moment while your heart settles and your eyes adjust, breathing in stale, forgotten air. Before you, a narrow and eroded walkway becomes faintly visible in the dim light, cutting a winding path through a cavern so expansive it seems a world unto itself. In the distance, you can make out the cold gleam of living Adra veins that spike and fork in and out of view from the murky depths beneath. Their glow a faint and fleeting guide along the ancient trail. You look above at the opening you jumped through, now barely a speck of light like some distant star alone in the cosmos and forever out of reach. Your only way lies ahead.
啊不啦不啦不啦不啦，太长了，太长了。 描述太长了。
I'm ready.
That went better than I expected.
哇，干
That
你
was
老师！
bracing.
This place is cursed.
哇，干你老师！啊，加这个古老的记忆要干嘛？神怕我阻止夏奥斯把他带来森林。不管会不会发生，要尽快找到他。 格维斯的监狱。格维斯。
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not
篮子
very.
下面还放那个放尖刺，有够北。来就是一条路啊，要存档。
There's something ahead.
I'm ready.
是啊，你们是应该要 ready 的。来，引过来，引过来。好。
Brave thou
Lock the dogs.
I'm ready.
让户。
Up.
Brave thou Philophili.
So much.
I'm ready.
It's finished.
里面有人。
I'm ready.
Brave thou Philophili.
切个心智。
This isn't.
六绿灵魂之甲，好大台，很大台。看你也太早就喷了吧！呀，你他妈拿那么好的武器，你这么早就在念那个。 开着，上去杀他了。
How may I help?
不要再麻痹我了。
Margaret's fire casts light in dark places.
干老师，乱箭。做的时候再把你拿出来好了。
I'm ready.
效耐力药水，哎，要打大 boss 了，先把药水拿一拿好了。看药水都到极效了。 战争油彩瓶，20秒哦。那一开始就要用吗？无情凝视药水。战争油彩瓶，生命之暖机，东东，哦，友好范围，这个油彩瓶是怎样？效果立刻用，是不是？ 到时候来换好了。力量药水，25%攻击数，能油彩瓶用了，然后到时候还可以吃个草。这个是哦，10分钟。场战斗要打到10分钟，我觉得那也太夸张。对啊，反正
I'm ready.
No! Prisoner! Ours!
I'm ready.
Away!
来吧。
This isn't working!
英雄，英雄。
I'm ready.
I see something.
I'm ready.
这边还有幽默。
Ready. If thou feelest believe.
看，遥望。
Moweth easy. Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
左边按右边，走右边。干，人很多。
Yes.
你来弹这边好了，别放。
Mow it.
好家伙，直接上了！三哥真的是太憨了啊！要加威力，算了，先这样。威力吧，不服输。上。靠过来，靠过来，那就直接让我上。干，没有什么屁效果。诶，为啥我会在这？
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet.
Well,
怎么会有这么多的绿银机甲呢？
there's something ahead.
哦，干破晓，完全不知道这是什么。25%几率释放破坏灵魂伤害，什么？破坏敌人目标破坏30真实伤害。哦，25%几率哦。干双手破晓，加1交战敌人，那挺强。 这是什么？一攻击加成。
I'm ready.
那我就起来啊！你看我怎么一攻击加成？把很好的东西啊，但是
Following your
手
lead.
上这把已经算是
I'm ready.
蛮行的。那我去制造真实伤害实在太麻烦。枪不错。来。 滑油术，在这个范围里面，这样子，
Forward.
抓小，有时候我真的不知道你在抓小。
Anna.
Aztec.
靠腰，你怎么在那边倒了？北七哦。开个格挡吧。 哎呦喂呀！
Brave thou Philophili.
I see something.
知道啊，知道是要看屁哦。
I'm
圣
ready.
柱看起来就像是一个就只是一根肮脏的棒子。圣柱，我把自己想的太高贵了。拿出来打。算了，直接杀吧。 我
forward. Ixiana.
Worth it.
直接冲上去好了。我每次这样子打，受不了。受不了呢。 不了啊！看，便宜哦，好屌！
This isn't working!
干，把武器是。打他们一下。干，你是白痴啊！但我知道他是白痴没错啊，但是我没想到他居然会这么白痴。来，干失误杀小。 杀！
I'm ready. Good.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves. Where there's a pick, there's a way. It's finished.
I'm ready.
干好意思，干你们好意思。靠腰嘞，怎样？ 哦，要啊啦！
You've come back. I had thought to have set you on the right path ages ago. Or did I merely fail a second time? You are so different now from who you were then, yet much remains the same. Old troubles with a new face. What is it that has brought you here?
你来这有什么目的？我来确认你还在为你的罪行而受难，为什么？需要答案啊！ 在这里事情还没办完呢，我也没有来释放你，我来这边释放你。
I have had time to make my peace with all possible fates. There is little anyone could. I can only guess your presence here has something to do with Theos. The energy of this place changes when he is near. I don't know what he has done, but I do know of the souls that pass through here now. They do not come by choice. After all this time, he would still stand against the tide. I will tell you what I remember.
在那一辈子，有些东西我的灵魂无法忘怀，我想知道那是什么。
I can see his influence, still hanging like a weight about your neck. So it always was. He had inspired something in you. We spoke of him the last time you were here also.
妈，你上次来的时候，干，对，上次我
It
失
was
败了
just
吗？
after the trial. You were agitated. I think because you started to consider that what I was teaching may have been true. That the gods aren't real.
神不存在，人并不真的存在。
I'd dreaded the idea from the moment the Delimgon suggested it. And yet, it almost feels like a relief.
Perhaps not to her. Many are those whom the gods have scorned. This is petty retribution.
不被神重视的人。
There's a theory puts my boldest to shame. But we ourselves have seen the gods' influence.
与神并不真的存在。
What I taught was that the gods whose faith we had been spreading were not gods at all, but something else entirely. Something created by people. The Anguithan missionaries all knew it, but they never told the rest of us. They meant it to be a secret that died with them, and in the end, they allowed their bloodlines to fade from memory. I had been assigned to join a few of them at a temple. I found the door to their chambers closed, but the room was stone and the door thin. Their voices carried. I heard enough. I investigated the things they spoke of, and everything was there, just as they said it'd be. I never thought of it as faith, but I think you are right to call it that. Let the world see. Let them decide what to do. That was my faith. I became a missionary because the gods brought me hope that I wanted to bring to others. For a time, the truth sent me to a dark place. Then the day came when I realized nothing had changed, that I still had a purpose, and the purpose was the same and it was worth living for. I began questioning the other missionaries in public, exposing their parlor tricks. In time, their following became mine.
人又是一个想要另外一个想造神的人吗？
They were conceived by Enguith, a society of high minds and broad concerns. Theos' people. In their time, every people worshipped its own gods. Sometimes they warred over it. After a few wars of their own, the Anguithans sought an end to it. They devoted all their energy to finding the true creators. Generation after generation, they prodded and worked the stitching of the world and unlocked its secrets. One day, they found an answer. Except the answer was no answer at all. There were no gods to be found. Or if there ever were, they were gone. It shook them, this finding. If they could discover this on their own, how long until others would? How long before war and chaos reigned over a world without consequence? But they had mastered many things in their pursuit of these answers. And with their mastery, they crafted their own gods to fill the void, and sent missionaries to the corners of the world to spread their faith. You asked me this once before. Nothing I can say would be any proof, and it may be certainty your soul craves. Resolution. But if you are bound for the same place Theos directs these souls, you will see for yourself as you once did.
哇，我以前去过啊。
Everyone faces this truth at one time or another. Few confront it. Few have the stomach to ask what if. And in avoiding the question, they deny themselves an identity of their own.
发现了一些看不见的东西。哦，
What if it were forbidden knowledge rather than fault that earned your doom? What of your guilt?
说那只是被封禁的记忆知识，而不是导致你厄运的错误呢？
Margren set a path for me. She is fickle and cruel, but that is how she teaches. You know nothing of the fires that have shaped me.
And what if the fires themselves were lies? Lies you told yourself to bridge the gap between experience and truth.
哦，火焰本身就是谎言呢。它放火烧你，但是它其实只是想要弄你，把你当作是它的传教士。
What if you had always been alone, without guidance?
会在没有指示的情况下，一直都是一个人。
Well, as poorly as I've chosen my guides, I suppose it would be a comfort to know that I'm free of them.
The freedom has always been. It was the guidance that was the illusion.
啊，
If all our common threads are spun from a lie, what's left to bind us together?
For thousands of years, the Angwithan lie clouded our sight. How can we claim there is no other way when we never had the opportunity to discover one? There are answers out there still, in places we've never thought to look.
What if even mastery over all things cannot answer the most basic of questions?
考虑到帕勒吉娜，呀，那还有一个女人。
I stopped asking those questions long ago. It is enough to care for those we love with the time we have in this life.
还有个女人
What if the cycle of birth and death is nothing more than a tool of endless preoccupation?
哦，生死的轮回不过是被某些人利用的一种工具呢？靠背，靠背，难以察觉的点了点头。如果我们无法证实任何事呢？所以说，问题所展现出来的价值要远高于答案，那么越少人意识到就越好。我们所能做到的就只是忍耐。1跟4吧。我个人还是喜欢有价值啊。凡事都有一个价值的。2跟3是我不会选的。5跟6我也不会选，5是还可有机会，7是一定有机会的。所以问题说展现出来的价值远高于答案，没错。
Verus, we find purpose in ourselves and in the people in our lives.
And in the lives we create, is this not the essence of motherhood? To create, cherish, nurture, to give of yourself for the sake of another.
There is bliss to be found in the things we create, but sorrow as well. Every creation bears the imperfections of its creator, and its creator's creator. Art and song are creations, but so are weapons and lies. We must be careful that our creations do not consume us.
哦，干，台湾人教育里面没有哲学，你现在在那边跟我讲哲学和哲学、哲理跟逻辑，干，实在太让我烧脑了。
I ask these things not to trouble you, but to show why they must be confronted. No answer is simple. But somewhere between them all lies a truth so beautiful, not even a god could conceive it. Do we not owe ourselves a chance to find our part in it?
但我不会选的。古人们必须知道一切事出有因，一个捏造的原因总比好过没有原因。
If that is truly what you believe, then you are a far different person than the one I knew.
我觉得不管选哪一个，他都会讲这句话。
I've been alone here with my thoughts for so long now. I've found peace with my failures and with my punishment. I no longer curse fate for what might have been. But there is one thing that has clawed and scraped at my mind all these years. One thing that will not be put to rest until I need to know why you chose to remain with the Inquisition, even after you'd learned the truth. Do you remember?
我知道为什么你还待在宗教法庭中。2和3其实蛮无聊的，4好像也还好，4比较能够有前后呼应啊。4跟5是有前后呼应，5、6是6，我觉得是玩家会选的，感觉是陷阱题。7好像没什么。我们来选个5吧。毕竟这是比较符合这个故事线的想法。
Was it really all for that? The esteem of the Inquisition? Good. Good. The things I taught, the things I believed, I needed to hear that. I needed to know it wasn't because...
讲吧。我的目的就是个错误。那看起来好像很难联系在一起。哎呀，你太天真了，是这样吗？
We knew little of each other before you arrived at my camp. You might have been anybody. Which is why your choice meant everything. You had heard both sides, seen everything. If not you, then who? I expected dissent. But I needed to know that true faith would prevail. Perhaps I've been wrong to place so much importance on one. Even knowing what you've told me, some part of me knows it doesn't truly answer what I wished to know. Nor will an eternity of silent contemplation. I will have only my guesses and suspicions, and that will have to do. And what of your understanding of our past? Are you at ease with the choice you made?
对你所做的决定释怀了吗？我以前做的决定，追杀你的决定吗？做出这个决定的不是我，我对他没有任何责任。第3个选项我是还好。
You have always had my forgiveness, no matter your reason. There are circumstances behind that reason we all share. At first I thought this might be the source of your soul's anguish. But now I see I was mistaken. You are not divided on this matter. You have put it behind you.
God.
It is with Theos that your agony lies, in sun and shadow. Your questions are not for me, but for him. And it may be that only an answer from the mouth of Theos himself will satisfy your needs. Yet if there is anything I can tell you that would be of use, ask and you shall know. You will not find a more resolute being on all of Eora. There is no offer you could make, nor spell you could cast, nor pain you could inflict that would make him reveal what he hides. But I see you have become a watcher in this life. Perhaps in defeat, when he can no longer defend himself, you might learn something from him. He cares only for the secret he keeps locked away. He destroys anyone who might discover it, no matter their chances. That's why he's always favored Boudica. It isn't in her love of promises or justice. It's her disregard for the rules. Her willingness to do what is necessary. To Theos, she's not a deity, but an ally with which to conspire. When her power waxes, she does as she pleases with this realm, as well as hers. And she wants that secret guarded as much as he. If Theos succeeds, there will be a shift in the balance of power among the gods. Boudica was vanquished once, when the other gods decided she had gone too far, and her power diminished. With this infusion, there is no telling what she will do. I could not say for sure. But you have been to Sun and Shadow before, and it came at a crossroads in your life, when much of what you knew had been upended. I have to believe it will come to you there. Your concerns then were of loyalty and trust and the gods. Everything I told you seemed to send you further into doubt.
讲完了，抱歉啊，我去上了个厕所。我去过暗影之阳哦，在那里知道一切都颠倒，真的假的
His words mattered to you when you knew him then. After you and I spoke, you went immediately to seek him out. Perhaps you simply sought confirmation from the man you trusted. If something from that time still troubles you, it may be something he told you then, or refused to tell you. He keeps secrets better than any in this world.
别人的表达以外，不再说自家语言。
In a matter of speaking, this is Braeth Yamen, the court of the penitents. Souls are confined here until they repent. They must beg the forgiveness of a god, pledge their soul to them, and they will be lifted from this place to the world above. In truth, they receive leniency, but not true mercy. The spite of Boudica is eternal. They linger above, at the site of the old court, and are not permitted to leave the island, forever severed from the cycle. This prison was full once in the days of the Inquisition, but time weathers all things, even will. I'm the only tenant who remains. Yet, I feel their presence strongly now, as it was in the beginning. You have brought many of them here. They cry out for the judgment of Theos. You have struck some bargain with the gods, then.
其他的神帮助了我，因为他希望塞奥斯被毁灭，我不欠他们什么。
They aid you because they would bend you to their own purposes. Engwith built gods from ideals, and an ideal on its own is a grotesque and vicious thing.
做得太好了。
But these souls, these forgiven the gods have bequeathed you like chattel. They were loyal followers in life. They will be with you to the very end.
你要跟着我。
Last time someone asked me that, I was bound to an iron wheel with a broken spine. There are many things I've come to doubt about the choices I made in life. But that trial was my one moment of certainty. Even without a chorus of gods to tell me I had been right. The gods need to be reminded that we have a spirit, and that spirit is proof against their power. They have the power to manipulate and confuse and ruin us, but not to change our will. I will remain here until the world crumbles and fades from existence, with joy in my heart, knowing I've shown them what they truly are.
哇，这句话好难翻译哦，但他翻的其实应该还不错。
Theos will not wait for you. If you do not catch up to him now, you may never find him again.
反抗在这里是个错觉，众神的努力受限于他了，你继续存在，这是众神对我们统治的一大证据。我要为这个诅咒报答你。如果很久以前你没有把疑惑种在我的脑海中，我现在就会过着平凡的生活了。跟我一起来擦它吧，是一种宝可梦的概念。
If I repent, all I have done has meant nothing.
报答你和他之间在直觉视的灵魂精华相互交叉，你和这个女人的灵魂联系在一起。
I never wished to bring you harm. I had thought that the truth would liberate you.
我把你从这灵魂中提取出来，把你扔进轮回，做了你觉得最好的选择，忘掉我曾说过这个。
Please, even imprisoned here, at least I do not live in ignorance. At least my purpose was formed by truth. Do not make me give up all I have fought for.
至少我不是在无知中生活。至少我的目的是由真相构成的，不要让我放弃我所争取到的。然后继续像个灵魂一样死在这里面嘛？干，那真的是就不太想那个啊。哎，再见了。
I'm ready.
Let's see what lies this way.
What is it?
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
所谓的地府里也是会变世界的法则的。
So, it's true. The gods are a sham that people have followed for thousands of years.
对啊。
How may I help?
你很靠背吗？
We've been lied to. Our whole lives, and many lives before that. And it's led us to put our faith in a pantheon of gods that never deserved it in the first place. I'm surprised to hear you say this. It seems that much harm comes from imposing authority where perhaps none is needed. We've seen the atrocities that...
For once, the half-souled elf is right. To live in ignorance is to allow the gods to have their way with us.
I've also been thinking. There won't be much left of Theos by the time you're done with him, if I know how you operate. That will leave the leaden key headless. Perhaps it's best it stays that way.
我觉得2和3是很有趣。
Then let's face Theos. When this is all over, I'll make sure that no one is able to commit his abuses again.
I'm ready.
My thoughts will be as silent as my feet.
存档，看游戏后期。你他妈在这个，我是在那边点那个喷之前存的档哎，在那之前还没有出现游戏后期这4个字哎，游戏后期，对啊，可以先让我打之前先让我喝个药，吃个饼吧。找赛奥斯，他妈的，就在这吗
Good.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't we note a rather sharp drop somewhere around here?
哦，灼热戒指。哦
Well?
要开始吃饼了，在战斗中。立即回耐。论述。哎，烧伤口。好，先来吃个派，狗派。
I'm ready.
来，延迟。
Following your lead.
I'm ready.
What is it? What?
What?
How may I help?
想派哦。2次机会，来。都吃，你也吃，我也吃，大家都吃。蛋油菜品。
How may I help?
菜品。要先嗑药了。沸腾喷射陷阱。
I'm ready.
full of surprises, aren't you?
Look at that. A city to put all others to shame. And long lost.
Many spirits stir here, edged with anger, violence.
Oh. 干！我以为要直接打完了，结果你给我搞这个，啊，我吃了饼怎么办？他妈开什么玩笑？白痴啊！哎呦！
Wait. It does not believe.
Nice and quiet.
There's something ahead.
哦，敏捷，里面有什么？速度。
Ah.
哦。
Brave thou Philophili.
苹果吧。
I understand.
Well?
全天的，之前的，是啊。
Good.
You understand the value of a mystery watcher, a buried scroll, a hidden truth. These are my ways. You unravel a thread, watcher, one you have lost and discovered over generations, and following it to its end has only brought you back to the beginning. A nebula of souls, blind and brimming with potential. The answer to Woodika's question and the beginning of yours. What would you do with them?
我就当你已经决定好了。不要把灵魂的命运拱手让那些神去选择，已经找到了他们，现在把他们散播到万物的存在中，让他们再一次迷失吧。新的谜题就要有新的答案。
None know. They could end up anywhere in the realms of gods or mortals, whole or divided. Discovering them again and charting their course through the ether will be a new mystery. No end, Watcher. That is the purpose. That is a word for endings, and this is but a crossroads. Even I do not know what you would choose.
这叫出来讲个屁话。
I'm ready.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
I'm ready.
法院。要考验体能的是不是？但是。
I'm ready.
Let's see what lies this way.
Meow.
How may I help?
Yes. A blade in the dark.
可以进门。之后这个烂游戏还有第4章。 他跳出来追我而已。 要旨。
Are you ready to take the oath? To spread the word of the gods to the lost and heathen?
释放戒指，放手，赋予减缓痛苦。这个戒指有什么道理？一次给我3个，还好。
I'm ready.
I am trusting you to remain loyal to the gods in this. If you do not, you will have greater powers than me to answer to. But you will answer to me as well.
威能宽腰带，加2，决定加2，加2要好。
I'm ready.
I wouldn't ask this were there any other choice.
所以要继续走下去，麻烦哦。光影之阳先出去好了，还有陷阱，看他讲屁。 等一下，先把赛奥斯杀死之后，大概要打卧底卡。他应该是要打卧底卡啦，反正提到这个游戏的尿性 ，BOSS 应该会有第2个。
Let's see what lies this way.
靠腰这边还不能下。
I'm ready.
跳耐力恢复卷轴，应该不应该给你带吧？给你带吧。防御卷轴。守护卷。 耐力恢复卷，防御卷，可以啊。就。
go. My mind.
How bad? How may I help? Lava will be on sea! How may I help?
Brave Dalfilathili.
哦，有一堂课，这样好。
I'm ready.
Hello? Hello?
This is a missionary, same as I was, taught the wrong things as I was. Oceanus. They have held off many would-be invaders.
You are ready to give a confession?
I am ready to hear one from you.
Well?
Yes?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
You are far from your post, Inquisitor. What brings you here? We are in a sanctum holy to Utica. There are others like it in service to the other gods. I come here often to pray for her counsel, and in this space I may be assured that she hears me. The Inquisition was based on the need to cut the flesh from a rotting wound. They are monuments to Utica's greatest servants among my people. I hope to join them myself one day. But my work is not yet complete. It has many uses, but its purpose is to bring structure to the chaos that surrounds it. That woman sought only to destroy the foundations of peace and civility that my people sacrificed everything to build.
这苹果好甜哦。
What is a god? A higher power? A rewarder of good deeds and punisher of the wicked? Something men can turn to in their darkest moments when their days seem only like bridges from one tragedy to the next. Our gods are all these things. We are in a sacred place within earshot of the gods themselves. This is not the time. You've been through much these past few months. You will return home and you will rest. When you feel you have recovered, you may rejoin us at the trials. The Inquisition is far from over, and I will have need of you. There are many who continue to spread the lies of the apostate. The Inquisition will not end until we have pronounced judgment on all of them. How did you find it? Another in a string of acts of petty defiance. For all her knowledge, she always preferred spite over reason. Then she should have obeyed. I ask one thing of all my followers. She was incapable. A waste of rare talent and intellect. What of your cohorts, then? They have followed you to their deaths. Is it loyalty that brings them here? Or is it, as my agents suggest, that they have no direction of their own? You have devoted yourself to studying the work of my people. Why?
I thought your people had much to teach us. That we too could create great machines, improve our ships, make an empire as vast and impressive as yours ever was, built upon your secrets.
And did you ever consider that these were things you were never meant to understand? That their comprehension is beyond you? You are living in the time of my people, Amawa. You owe them more than you will ever comprehend, and so it shall ever be. Greater civilizations than yours have attempted to reclaim what we buried. The greater their successes, the worse their fates in the end. I have seen to it. You built a weapon that delivered exactly as promised.
I served my goddess as you did yours.
Yet the other builders were slain. 11 of a dozen. Why not you? Were you somehow different? Redeemable in your god's sight?
There was a message there, whether she meant it or not.
Or was it merely that your goddess wanted you dead as well, and your delusions of importance prevented you from seeing the obvious?
A whore's beguiling charms, nothing more. But the spell's broke now, Theos. The trial's over. I know friend from foe, and I've come here now to see a foe repaid.
You were able to destroy a god because another god wished it. Without her hand to guide you, you could not strike at a god any more than you could strike the sky. You are impotent, and not just from the pox. I understand your Duke's bells gave you a mission.
Their orders do not absolve me of my greater responsibility to the safety and well-being of the Republics.
Yet you disobeyed. Something you already have a reputation for. They will know, of course. If it had been for a worthy cause, they might have forgiven you. But I don't see them pursuing animancy after seeing what it's done here. They trusted you, and you disappointed, as you always have. And you will again be disowned.
The parents scold, but the children are safe. Whether animancy research continues in the Republics or not, they will survive. For now, that's enough. In any case, I wouldn't be so smug about my fate, Theos. I imagine Woodica responds to disappointment much more severely than even my dukes.
State your name and purpose, young acolyte.
My name belonged to the gods and my hand to their service. No more.
You serve none but yourself. Without contact with your order, you can have no higher purpose. Only the base concerns of the flesh. You have cast yourself from our ranks.
And I should have done it years before. I'd rather live in uncertainty than servitude.
And that uncertainty would lead you where it leads everyone. To doubt, to emptiness, to the many cruelties inspired by disbelief. You will have to forgive your Grandmaster for remaining skeptical of his initiate's choices. You are here because you are lost. The gods cannot reach everyone, I'm afraid. May you fare better in your next lives. I gather you have had your soul awakened. Why else would you shadow my footsteps like some stray mongrel? You think I have something to offer you, but our business was concluded long ago. I answered your questions once. That your soul is not fit to accept the answers is of little concern to me. I lied to no one. Not to you, not to anyone. The gods are real. They are everything we need them to be, and the world is better for it. I have always done as the gods will, and it has kept the world in order. They have wisdom and perspective that no mortal can match. This country does as it pleases, and look at the result. They play at being gods, commit atrocities in the name of their studies. This is merely a lesson well taught. The heart of this country has skipped a beat, nothing more. I have done far worse. I plunged the peaceful kingdom of Telosus into civil war. I slew the monarch of Desantio, whose people never knew hardship under his rule, and replaced him with a cruel despot who brought them to ruin. When plague arrived at the great city of Arborensis, I saw to it that the cure did not. They piled their dead outside the city in heaps that rose above their walls. Precisely. Their histories are droplets of water, falling into an endless sea. There was a time, back when your soul was still a shapeless mist, when the world believed only in false gods. Thousands of them. Gods that told them to take slaves. Gods that told them to make war upon their neighbors and devour the slain. Gods that told them to burn their children alive and cover themselves in the ashes as a sign of their faith. But all that changed when they learned of the true gods. Our gods. All those misshapen, bestial instincts melted beneath the radiance of our god's majesty. You could see it in their eyes. That dull emptiness replaced with the glimmer of a kindled spark. And replaced it with one far worse. Have you imagined this existence? The one the apostate would have created. We are not all so virtuous as she. Without our gods, the most wicked, the most tyrannical, they would take that power for themselves. But more than that, it would be a hollow existence. All mysteries forever unanswered. All purposes constructed from meaninglessness. No endings to bring closure. Only a wheel, turning without mercy, grinding our spirits to dust. It is the least of all possible costs. Are you so dense as to think a faithless world would not be ridden with calamity? All I have seen, the millennia of experience. I will not be dissuaded from this course. This is the only way.
你必须被组织。
You have not thought this through. There is no leaving this place for you. I allowed it once, but you have made it all too clear what a mistake my mercy was. With your soul and thousands of others, I will see this world purged of its suffering. Hear me, Woodica. Your servant calls for aid.
Oh.
Roach 10!
靠腰嘞，我傻笑。哎，等，任务失败。哦，任务失败。然后先丢卷子。 哇，抗性也抗太多了，然后也是抗性抗很大。 用啊！诶，步数放在谁身？ 放那个。哦，掉真快。 我干，他妈强！ 复活吧。弄完了吗？筷子。打断他的手。他会被麻痹。还是没有把他弱了，还要虚。筷子手也太痛了。哎，要坦白的。要怎么做才能？招啊，领主之权威。阿小。turn 呢？ turn 是怎样？ 太大声！什么东西太大声？游戏声音吗？哇，我又不是我自己能选的，我不希望它这么大声啊。哎呦！哦。再用一次复活术啊！边界困惑，帮着找，很困惑。
I'm ready.
All those lifetimes spent to preserve a single vital secret. I can't imagine having...
Thousands of souls he has tortured. Would that he could live those sufferings 1,000 times himself.
In his own way, Theos must have truly believed he was caring for the people of Eora, protecting them from themselves. A shame his soul won't have a chance to reflect on his errors before it enters the wheel.
He spent his lives, more than any of us will ever know. For what? Binding the world to a lie. Could a man like that ever be redeemed?
Redeemed. 哦，绿营之柱，赛奥斯站在机器旁。你现在与他并肩站立。站在他眼前，好，总算打赢了。但站立的地方只留下苍白的雕像。看向绿云之柱之上，作为回报，你低下头。感觉赛奥斯的灵魂有些无精打采，压倒性的疲劳阻碍此侧逃亡。你的记忆会是你的忏悔。布雷伊斯曼，布雷斯伊曼，记得他的灵魂2跟5不是一样吗？摧毁其记忆也是不错了。不用了，干嘛要裁决你？
An end to doubt and certainty alike.
It is an ending, even if there is little justice in it.
吧。好，很好，看起来是要结局了。让我先存个档，然后时间也差不多了。
Of course.
天蓝了。
A blade in the dark.
Blade in the dark. 看，妈的，我死里逃生。好啦，要拿这些灵魂怎么办呢？明天来好好玩一玩，好吧？明天再来好好玩吧，休息了。为什么有一个安祈祷的存档？完，那是暗影之阳啊，算了，休息。